Hi, hello, welcome to Bilingual tutorial. This is Maya Anandan. Today we are discussing textual questions from chapter 9, Understanding Auxiliary Verbs. See the first question. Rewrite the sentence avoiding repetition by using do in its place. And the question is, she promised to help me and she helped me. Here, help me has repeated. So we can write down the answer like this. She promised to help me and she did. We have used past form of do here. Okay, then see the second question. Use the be plus infinitive structure in such a way that it shows an arrangement. And the answer is, the American president is to visit India next week. And I have written one more answer. Mr. Max was to speak at the meeting. Here, these two things are pre-planned. And one is going to happen and the second one has already happened as planned. Then the third one, rewrite the sentence suggesting ability plus performance. And the sentence given here, it is, she could answer all the questions. And it shows ability in past. And we need to write ability and the performance. So the answer is, she can answer all the questions. So here we can understand can explains ability and its performance while could explain ability in past. Next question is, write two sentences to illustrate how while can shows theoretical possibility and may shows practical possibility. Okay, let's see the difference in usage of can and may to show the theoretical possibility and practical possibility through the examples given below. Any road can be blocked. It says about theoretical possibility. We are not sure it is going to happen. But see the next sentence. The road may be blocked due to the procession. So it is going to happen. The road is going to get blocked. So it is going to happen and it is practical possibility. Then next example. Strikes can happen at any time. So there is possibility for strikes, but we are not sure it will happen. And see the next example. There may be a strike next week. So in next week there is a possibility which is going to happen. Or there is a possibility to happen a strike on next week. Okay, next question. What is a modal auxiliary verb that shows moral obligation? Write an illustrative sentence. And the answer is, ought to is the auxiliary that shows moral obligation. And examples I have written are, you ought to love your parents. Then, every citizen ought to respect the national flag. Okay, next question. Write an illustrative sentence to show would can show a past habit. And the answer is, when I was a child, I would play with my friends. Okay, next question is, write the question form of, she used to go to market on Sundays. And the answer is, when did she used to go to market? See, we have separated the auxiliary used to as did use. Then the last question, write two sentences so as to bring out the difference between did not need and need not have. And general rule for these two are, didn't need is used along with to infinitive and needn't have is used with past participle. See the examples given below. I didn't need to take my jacket because I knew it would be so warm. So in this sentence, the speaker knows what is going to happen. It will be so warm, he knows. Okay. Then see the second example. I needn't have taken my jacket, but I had no idea it would be so warm. So in second sentence, the speaker does not know what is going to happen, but anyhow he has done this. Okay. And all these points we have explained there in the textual portion. That's why I haven't explained it in Malayalam here. So please cooperate. And today's class ends here. Thanks for watching. And if you feel this is helpful, please share it with your friends.